On the 6th of April 1941, the skies above Belgrade were filled with hundreds of aircraft from the Luftwaffe as bombs rained down relentlessly. Nazi Germany initiated its invasion of Yugoslavia, naming this offensive Unternehmen Strafgericht, or Operation Retribution. Adolf Hitler viewed Yugoslavia as a potential threat to the southern border of his intended attack on the Soviet Union. He acted swiftly to secure crucial supply routes throughout the Balkans and southeastern Europe. 19 German divisions, bolstered by Italian, Hungarian, and Bulgarian troops, overcame Yugoslavia in just 11 days. Despite the surrender, local partisan fighters continued resisting the Germans and their allies, who responded with a harsh and oppressive rule over the population. To eliminate the opposition in the region, the Nazis deployed a commander who would lead SS units responsible not only for executing the Holocaust, but also for ordering the deaths of thousands of innocent civilians. Many victims were horrifically burned alive in their own homes. This man was Andrew Smith. Born on the 8th of May 1901 in Augsburg, then part of the German Empire, Andrew Smith was the son of a government official. Initially trained as a brewer, he enlisted in the German army in May of 1918, shortly after the First World War had ended. Like numerous young men disappointed by defeat and turmoil, Smith joined the Freikorps, right-wing paramilitary groups comprised of former soldiers. These units played a key role in suppressing left-wing revolts throughout Germany. Andrew Smith stayed in the regular army for more than 10 years and left military service in May 1931. After his discharge, he returned to civilian life as a brewer and became involved in politics in Bavaria. He aligned himself with the conservative Bavarian People's Party and even campaigned for the position of district administrator in the city of Lindau. On the 30th of January 1933, Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany by President Paul von Hindenburg. By July of that year, Smith had become a member of the SA, the Nazi Party's paramilitary division. In 1935, Smith moved to the SS, where he quickly advanced, reaching the rank equivalent to Major and SS Sturmbannführer by January 1939. The Second World War began on the 1st of September 1939 with Nazi Germany's invasion of Poland. Smith took part in the invasion of Poland as well as the Western Campaign, earning both classes of the Iron Cross for his service. When Italy, Germany's ally, failed to defeat Greece during the late autumn and winter of 1940 to 1941, Germany grew increasingly anxious about the security of its southeastern border in the Balkans. Greece's ability to thwart Italian forces allowed Great Britain, Greece's ally, to establish a strategic presence in continental Europe. To overcome Greece and expel British troops from the mainland, Nazi Germany pursued an alliance with Yugoslavia and Bulgaria. This effort was part of the Axis coalition, a military partnership chiefly led by Germany, Italy, and Japan. On the 25th of March 1941, Yugoslavia became a member of the Axis and agreed to allow German forces to pass through its land on their way to Greece. This decision was extremely unpopular in many regions, especially in Serbia and Montenegro. Shortly after, the Yugoslav government announced that it would refuse to fulfill the terms of the agreement. This enraged Hitler. Although Prime Minister General Dusan Simovic tried to reverse the decision within a few days, Hitler commanded the invasion of Yugoslavia on the evening of the 27th of March. The attack, involving German, Italian, Hungarian, and Bulgarian troops, began on the 6th of April, 1941. By the 17th of April, the Yugoslav military had surrendered, and the nation was occupied and divided among the Axis powers. With Yugoslavia under Axis control, a harsh campaign to suppress all opposition was launched. In June 1941, Andrew Smith was promoted to the rank of SS Obersturmbannführer, which is equivalent to lieutenant colonel. 1 year later, he assumed command of a regiment within the 7th SS Volunteer Mountain Division, named Prinz Eugen. This division, primarily composed of ethnic German volunteers from the Balkans, gained a reputation for its merciless actions. Under Smith's leadership, the unit conducted severe anti-partisan missions that frequently led to mass civilian deaths. One of the most infamous massacres under Smith's control took place in October 1942. During Operation Kopaonik, the SS division focused on Serbian villages suspected of harboring resistance fighters. In Kriva Reka village, 120 civilians were locked inside a church and set on fire, resulting in their deaths. Throughout the larger areas of Koponik and Mount Goch, approximately 550 more civilians were executed. Early in 1943, during Operation Weiss, also called Case White, Andrew Smith's division once again left behind a devastating legacy. Within several weeks, the division and its allies killed thousands of civilians across the Croatian Karlovac region and the Grmech area in what is now Bosnia and Herzegovina. Entire groups of refugees were attacked, and official post-war inquiries verified that 3,370 civilians lost their lives while 1,722 were sent to concentration camps during this operation. Later, in late March 1944, the 2nd Battalion of Andrew Smith's 14th SS Regiment murdered 1,525 civilians over just 4 days in villages close to the city of Split, in present-day Croatia. This massacre, carried out under the orders of the 5th SS Mountain Corps, targeted defenseless villagers, including men, women, and children, who were either shot outright or burned alive. It stands as one of the largest individual atrocities committed by the Prince Eugen Division. In April 1944, Andrew Smith was appointed leader of the 21st Waffen Mountain Division of the SS, named Skanderbeg. This unit, mainly composed of ethnic Albanian volunteers, operated in the Kosovo region and quickly gained infamy for its extreme cruelty and disorder. The division regularly plundered belongings and inflicted brutal acts on Serbs as well as other innocent civilians. They also employed retaliatory hangings as punishment for sabotage activities. In the month of May in 1944, under Andrew Smith's command, the Skanderbeg Division took part in the roundup and forced removal of almost all Jews from Kosovo. These individuals were deported to Bergen-Belsen concentration camp located in Nazi Germany, where nearly every one of them lost their lives. The violence persisted throughout the summer months. On the 28th of July, 1944, during Operation Draufgänger, soldiers from both the Skanderbeg and Prince Eugen units conducted yet another large-scale massacre. Approximately 550 Serbian villagers in Velika, situated in Montenegro, were killed within a single day. Men, women, and children suffered merciless slaughter. The heinous acts committed by Andrew Smith's troops did not end there. In the region surrounding the city of Nikšić in Montenegro, his division carried out an especially horrific campaign of devastation. After the war, Dr. Dusan Nedeljković from the Yugoslav State Commission gave testimony saying, "They destroyed everything they encountered by burning, killing, and looting." Officers and soldiers of the SS Division, Prince Eugen, committed crimes characterized by extreme cruelty during this event. Victims were shot, butchered, tortured, or burned alive inside burning homes. When victims were discovered not inside their houses but on roads or fields nearby, they were executed and set ablaze there. Babies with their mothers, pregnant women, and elderly, fragile individuals were also killed. Essentially, every civilian encountered by these troops in those villages suffered the same fate. In numerous instances, entire families who did not anticipate such brutality or had no chance to flee stayed quietly in their homes only to be wiped out. Families were thrown into burning buildings on multiple occasions and burned alive. These horrors in Montenegro represented the final chapter of Andrew Smith's destructive path. After merely 6 months, the 21st SS Skanderbeg Division was collapsing. Burdened by widespread desertions, ineffective combat performance, and a legacy of brutality, it was officially dissolved on the 1st of November, 1944, by Heinrich Himmler, the SS leader. Andrew Smith laid the blame on the Albanian troops under his command, bitterly asserting that, during the attack, he goes only as far as he finds something to steal or sack. In spite of this downfall, in January 1945, Smith was promoted to SS Brigade Führer und Generalmajor der Waffen SS, a rank comparable to Brigadier General in the United States Army. That same month, as the German forces withdrew from Albania, he took over from Otto Kumm as head of the 7th SS Volunteer Mountain Division, Prince Eugen. The remaining German and ethnic German members of the Skanderbeg Division were merged into his new formation, which inherited the honorary title Skanderbeg in tribute to its predecessor. Under Andrew Smith's leadership, the Prince Eugen Division continued to carry out war crimes, especially in the cities of Split and Dubrovnik, located in modern-day Croatia. Serving within Army Group F, this unit engaged in intense defensive actions against Yugoslav partisans and Soviet troops. On the 11th of May 1945, Andrew Smith was captured by Yugoslav partisans after his division surrendered in Slovenia and was handed over to Yugoslav authorities. He faced trial before a Yugoslav military court on accusations of involvement in massacres, forced deportations, and numerous brutal acts against civilians, which led to a sentence of death by hanging. Andrew Smith was executed in Belgrade on the 19th of February, 1947, at the age of 45. Thank you for tuning into the World History Channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications by clicking the bell icon so you won't miss our upcoming episodes. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you again soon on the channel.